Hey guys, welcome back, episode 46. Only a quick video today because we discussed in the last video about head position when we're transitioning from shoulder to overhead. Big bugbear with this. We see this a lot of neck failure to maintain neutral, particularly with some things like back squatting positions where we crank the neck into extension, but also particularly as pertinent and as detrimental is jamming the chin forward onto the chest when we have a cue with our athletes about getting the head through the bar. This is the misconception, in my opinion, and it leads to athletes misinterpreting the information given, so they end up jamming their heads between the bar to feel like they're through the bar to support themselves in a better position. Almost always it's related to a lack of understanding about cervical position and how your cervical stabilizers work, but also about having the necessary shoulder range of movement available to adopt the correct position. And not having the range of movement, of course, leads to issues with stabilizing the shoulder girdle to be able to be in the right position. So what I'm talking about in its simplest form is as follows. In the overhead position, I'm just going to do it in sitting as an example, but in the overhead position, so we transitioned into a jerk position to receive a catch from a jerk, we'll see a lot of our athletes in this position organizing themselves by jamming the head forward onto the chest to feel like their head is in front of the bar path. What we need them to be doing, of course, is we need them to recruit that by actively pulling on the shoulder girdle to create the space necessary to be through the bar. And the chest and head comes through the bar together, not forward here. It stays in this neutral position with the shoulders fully engaged. That's the difference between receiving a load above your head and actually accepting that load carefully and with a controlled fashion and making the lift. There's a difference between failing that lift forward or even starting to get this real nasty load shear at the middle lower cervical segments where the neck segments jam forward on each other as you crank your head into that horrible position with the chin poked outwards, and it creates this horrible moment in the bottom of your neck, creates a lot of soft tissue problems that we've been seeing with our guys. Spend some time in the mirror or with a colleague, get your head in neutral, try and pull yourself through the bar, thinking of this 2-point rule where your chin stays the same distance from the top of your sternum the whole time, and it travels through together, not independently of each other in this horrible fashion. Have a think about it, guys. We're seeing lots of them. Really irritates us when we see them, so try and fix it. As always, your comments are always welcome. Catch you next time.